Hi everyone, I'm Shelly from There's No Place Like Home at redheadmom8.wordpress.com. You know, I admit when I am wrong about something, so that's what I'm making this video for today. I am going to admit that I was wrong about school with this one thing. Oftentimes you'll hear me saying how school does not prepare children for life, that homeschooling does because they're out in the community and they're seeing what the world is all about. And I talk about how kids who are in a box every single day, the box meaning the building, that they're not adequately learning about the real world. But as I was watching some kids get off of a bus the other day, I guess they were coming out of summer school or something, I just had an epiphany. And that was, school really does imitate life. At least life in the way that the governmental bureaucracy wants you to view life. Because if you think about it, public education is government education. So what kids are doing in public schools are what the government wants them to do. And what do you picture when you picture school? What do you notice when you see kids getting off the school bus? You know, they're getting up early in the morning, going to a building or a place where they're told all day long by someone else what it is that they have to do. This drudgery happens all day long. They leave and come home. They're so tired at this point that a lot of times they will just veg out and watch TV, or even more often they'll have more work to bring home with them. All in the meantime, I always say, school is a job that kids don't get paid for. And so after they go through their after school moments of just, you know, vegging out, doing their homework, they go to bed, they get up in the morning, and they repeat the whole process all over again. So yes, school does imitate life if that is how you are picturing life as looking. And you know what? Life does look like that for a lot of people. And it's because we've been conditioned to see that as how life is supposed to be. We are conditioned to believe that this drudgery, that this habitual routine of getting up in the morning, going somewhere where you're told by superiors what you have to do, coming home being so tired that you just kind of push out the real world and don't really take notice to what's going on around you. You go to bed, you wake up in the morning, and you do it all over again. And I can't help but think that that is what the government wants us to do. They don't want us to be, they don't want us to be aware of the things that are happening in the world. They don't want us to see things. They want us to be in this position where we are perfectly comfortable with having other people tell us what to do all day long, and then we come home and we just block ourselves off from what's really happening, and we kind of just get absorbed in things that really don't have much meaning, because then we're not seeing the things that are really going on around us. We're blind to a lot of things that are happening in the world. So I really think that that is something that schools are training children for. I'm not saying that teachers are doing this on purpose, you know, because they're just doing what they're told to do. You know, it's a vicious cycle. The teachers are doing what they are told to do. And this just goes on and on and on. But the fact is that, yeah, if you look at life in that respect, then yes, school does prepare children for life. But as a homeschool mom, I don't want that kind of life for my kids. I want my kids to be able to embrace their full potential. I want them to be aware of the things that are going on around them. I want them to know the beauty of the world and everything, all the possibilities. I want them to be able to take advantage of the person that God created them to be. I don't want them to just accept their lot in life. I don't want them to just settle for what everyone else is doing. I want my kids to be able to embrace that world. So if you look at life in that way, at looking at all the possibilities of what can happen, of looking at life as more than just your daily job. Life is about serving others. It's about embracing beauty. It's about being with family. It's about creating things. It's about using all of your abilities to their fullest potential. So that is how school and homeschooling are different to me. So yes, school does show what life is like, but homeschool shows what life is like too, but a different kind of life. And if you ask me, that look at life that you get from a homeschool, that's what I want for my kids. So that is really all that I wanted to talk to you about today, because it's just one of those days where it is hot in here again. So I just wanted to bring that epiphany to you today, because I was just like, oh my gosh, I was wrong and I'm gonna have to admit it. So that's what I did today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet and would like to see more of what I have to say, I would love if you would do that. And if you have any questions or comments, leave one down below. If you like what I'm doing, I would love if you would consider supporting me on Patreon. And I hope you have a great day.